Hi, it's Thursday night, the 17th of December, day 351 of my journey to business alignment. Today's Living the Dream experience was a little different than the ones I've mentioned so far. Today's Living the Dream experience might be even considered a negative one. Often during our daily work and our journey to business alignment, we have setbacks or challenges that get us stuck. Today was one of those days for me, but they are all part of the Living the Dream experience. That's why I called it a Living the Dream experience. I've been stuck in trying to get the other step lessons, protections done for the additional 9 lessons left to be done. Edward of Ontoport helped set up the first 2, and I've done the next 2 following his video steps to get those step lessons all set up. But I can't test them to see that I did it right. And so I've been trying to speak with Edwin and go to on chat and that kind of thing. And lo and behold, he hasn't been around this whole week. Hopefully tomorrow he'll be there, so I'll be able to talk to him then. Now my power statement for this morning, it said this: I'll keep working to get the few tasks done that are on my to-dos list and on my remaining Fahad to-dos list. I'll complete the first task and the list, then I can check one off, and then I can check one off, and then look down to the next one and check it off, and just keep doing it that way until either all the list is done or until I run out of time for the day. For the year 2021, I've started to work on my goals. I decided that I want to get 25 new clients in January and 50 in February and 75 in March in 2021. And then for the rest of the 9 months for the year, I want to get 100 apiece so that I have over 1,000 clients by the end of the year of 2021, of those beginner entrepreneur clients. And so I started typing out my goals here, and I've got a vision board that talks about the pictures, that talks about certain things, and there's also a funny one in here. Losing weight for this year. That's what I intend to do. So anyhow, getting those ready and getting those done is really important to me. And my other goals for the 3 areas, I am just going to renew what I started out last year to do, but then COVID-19 hit, and so I wasn't able to visit with new friends and wasn't able to do a lot of the things I had set out to do because I've had to hibernate and hide with my type 2 diabetes situation, and I got to be careful. And so I'm going to read more about the mind and thought still. I'm going to refine all 4 area goals that I set the end of last year and go into this new year and refine them a little bit for 2021. I will also do my final overview for December and for the year by the end of this month too. I really feel 2021 is going to be a fantastic year of exciting experiences, some struggles, and more unexpected achievements. It's going to be exciting. So here's my to-do list I had for today, right there. I got them done. Bam! It's so exciting to have spent the day. My most important task today was to type out my goals and start that process. My fun task for today was to try and finish setting up my step lessons. It's not been that fun, actually. And my exciting task for today was to continue working on trying to get the podcast system set up with Libsyn, Libsyn provider, which is the Apple resource partner that I chose. So here's my end of the day success routine questions. Get honest with yourself, Marty. What didn't go well today, or what could you have done better? Did you wake up early and start strong? Well, this morning I got up about 7:30, about a half hour later, because I stayed up to about 12:30, 1 o'clock, so I was a little bit more tired. Did you start your morning with power, though? Always win the morning, win the day. Were you productive throughout your day? Many pieces done through the pour of my mind, manifested the world of physical. So I got the most important things I want to get done today. Yes. Did you move your goals forward? Yes. Did you show up as the person you wanted to today? I did. What about your personal time with Kathleen? We had a great time tonight. And then I'm doing this here, and she's already gone to sleep, and so she was present for me all day, and I was present for her. It's just a super wonderful situation. Next are my end-of-the-day success routine accountability questions. Were you honest with yourself about today's task, Marty? In other words, did you keep your promises that you made to yourself this morning? Well, this morning I promised myself that I would type out my goals, at least get started on that, and of course I will refine them over and over until I have them exactly the way I want them to be as they get in and go into the new year. I also promised myself that I would continue working with the folks at Ontoport to help me get the step lesson videos all protected, as well as finish getting the Apple Podcasts, RSS feed, and Android buttons set up and working like I want them to. But they're taking far more time than I thought they would, but that's okay. I'm pressing forward. I'm going to get them done. Anyway, I kept my promises that I made to myself this morning, got those 3 important ones started and done, so I'm excited about that. The next question is, what movies did you watch during your mindfulness time today, Marty? In other words, did you make time for them? And were there any new instant replay movies that called up into your screen of your mind? Well, this morning I watched all 5 of my must-see TV favorite 5 movies, and then I watched a short instant replay movie that I called up into the screen of mind, a little movie clip of me checking off a bunch more tasks from off my master list. Check, check. And then I did breakfast and went up to my office to start the day. The 3 main tasks, especially the 2 that are taking too much time, called to me, and I was excited, so I didn't stay down there and get caught up in the news a little bit like most mornings I do. I usually spend about 15-30 minutes eating breakfast and getting caught up on the news a little bit, and then I head up here. But this morning I cut it short. I wanted to get after these tasks and try to get them done as soon as I possibly could. So my next question says, what's the one thing that would make all the difference going forward, Marty? What one thing can you do better, even if the day goes sideways, get it done, but you'd still feel like a success? What would that be? Well, I've been focusing on finishing up the remaining tasks on my master list, as you know. That's way so I can get on to my focus group and then get on to getting clients. And like I said last night, I'm really close to getting to that point. But the remaining tasks still need to get done, as well as the constant contact emails and the landing pages need to be set up in the Ontraport system to replace what they were in the constant contact system, which I canceled. So I've got some work to do before the week ends. Anyway, here's my power statement for tomorrow. It says, I'll keep working to get the next few tasks done that are on my to-do list and on my remaining Fahad task to-do list. I'll complete the first one at the top of the list and then check it off. And then I'll go to the next one down and get it done and check it off and do the next one and do the next one and so forth until the list is either done or until I run out of time for the day. The next question of my end-of-day success routine is to ask myself, were there any mistakes or failures that you may have made today, Marty, that you can turn into a tool of success going forward? Well, in reviewing my day's work, I have to say that I did make a mistake with one of my gift cards I made up yesterday and had printed. I didn't say that yesterday, but thinking about it and looking back and realized that was a mistake. It was a spelling error, and I didn't catch it before I had it printed. So I went back and I fixed the spelling of that one word, dance, instead of Dane, and resent the PDF file to Alpha Graphics, and went over there and they got it printed and I got it done. So it was a little mistake, but no failures today, but it was a little mistake that took some extra time. The next question is, what was your biggest success today, Marty? In other words, what did you do well today? Well, my biggest success today was getting not only the details of my step-to-step process to set up my podcast system started, I also typed out the steps-to-step lesson video protection system. I got it all typed out, and I'm not sure where I put that, but anyhow, it's all there, ready to go. It's right here, started right there. Anyhow, I had those all typed out so I can go through them and do it right. Tomorrow I'm going to jump on a chat with Edwin, if he's there. I'm pretty sure he's going to be in tomorrow, and get this resolved so I can finish protecting all of those video lessons. I'm hoping that I can finish them before the weekends and before Monday comes around. Next, I think about the end of the day success routine question that says, rate your day's effort. Well, I decided to give today's effort an 8. I worked at the speed of 8 today because Edwin was not available, and when I went on chat with the Ontraport folks there, it was too complicated to explain it. It took forever to type it out. They weren't quite clear. Can you click here and do it? And it took forever for them to reply. And so I just decided to close it off and wait until tomorrow, and hopefully Edwin will be available to help me. And I went ahead and dinged the day's effort by 2 points because it really slowed me down, and I didn't get as many tasks done as I was hoping I'd get done today. Okay, I want to end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for the principle that says our 3 minds, our conscious mind, our subconscious mind, and our vibrational mind, make up what is called our mental operating system, our MOS. This mental operating system consists of 5 components that determines how we evaluate everything that happens in our life. It's kind of like a periodic table detailing the elements of human behavior. Just as all physical matter breaks down to some basic units, so does the process of human behavior, how we think. If you know what to look for, you can find what those behavior causes are. How we use these elements makes each of us unique. Some mixtures of these elements are volatile and produce explosive results. Other combinations neutralize, some catalyze, and some paralyze. Most of us don't realize that we have a personal philosophy, much less the power to direct our evaluations of what things mean to us. We're bombarded with countless things that happen to us every day, and most of the time we just let our autopilot, our old mapping, rule the day so that we react instead of take responsibility to choose what these things mean to us and how we want to react to them, how we want to think and change the feelings that we're feeling. These principles lead to the next thing I'm grateful for, which is the law of Moss again, which says we can take charge of our mental operating system, our MOS, the force that controls the way we feel about our experiences and what we choose to do every moment of our day because of how we think. Knowing what drives those individuals who are most important to us, including ourselves, is a great gift that we can learn to control. Understanding why someone does what they do so that what they do doesn't upset or challenge you because you understand why they're behaving the way they are, and then without judgment to be able to immediately reconnect with who they really are, seeing the better them. It is a skill that can be developed and used to help us achieve better control of ourselves. This leads me to the next thing I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for Wayne Gretzky, who said, most skaters tend to skate to where the puck is, whereas I and skate to where the puck is going. What a great thought. What this example is saying that superior evaluations of ourselves and others and our situations with others create superior lives. Successful people make superior evaluations. Leaders who are masters of anything in business, politics, law, the arts, relationships, sports, spirituality, anything. The thing that has brought them to their personal pinnacle is the ability to make superior evaluations of how things really are and making choices based on superior evaluations in the areas of their expertise. Right thinking. Anyhow, I'm tired. I kind of messing up a little bit. And that's okay. It's what I do at the end of each night. It's been a day of excitement and lots of things done, but I'm going to leave it here. I'll be right back here at my laptop tomorrow night sharing my feelings, but until then, I wish you continued success. Good night.